Hello everyone, so today I'm going to be explaining my code for CodeLab 2 and all of the exercises that I have done. So starting with exercise 1, which is the math quiz, as you can see I've imported tkinter, gave it a name, set the frame, and I've added the frames on top. So the score frame, the score label, a back to menu button, and this is the quiz frame for all of the question and answers, and a button for submitting answers, a frame for selecting the level, and choosing the difficulty level easy, medium, and hard, and here creating a global variable to make the player repeat the level that they have just played. So that's a specific function. And here are the specific functions that I had to create to start the quiz on the level that the player has selected. Here, start quiz. Yeah, that's the function. Had to create a global for it, and I've also here you can see that I have set background colors for each level separately, easy pink, medium yellow, and hard light green. So when you click on that level, these colors would show up, and I will show it to you in just a moment. This is a function for asking the question for the user and to make sure that it is a random number and a random operation that shows up. And here is the function for checking the player's score, which is check answer. And here you can see that there is 5 points awarded for correct answer and 5 for the second attempt. And here's to reset the attempt. So each player gets 2 attempts to answer correctly. And there's also a value error in case user gets the answer wrong, but they will move on to the next question. And here is show score function to show how much points you have gotten and your grading that is also awarded to you. And yeah, you can see that your score is, and it depends on how much you get. And I'm also adding a play again button so that you can replay it. And now I'm just going to run my code. Yes, so this is my math quiz game. I'll just do easy because I am not good at math. Uh, I'll just speed run through this. So you can see like each of the answers are either correct or wrong. Yeah, so I'm just randomly putting answers in. And yeah, so you can see that the grade is D because I got a 60. And yeah, if I click on play again, I can play the level again. And back to menu, you can just go and pick out any level that you want, and you'll be graded on it. And yeah, that is my math quiz game. Okay, so moving on to the next app that I have to create, and that is the joke app. You can see I've named it the jokes app, and here I have actually put all of the jokes in a text file. There's a total of like, I think a little more than 20 jokes here. Very funny jokes, I might add. And here's the function to load the jokes from the file, to open the file, and to combine the lines here. So I had to like split the lines as well. And here is the function to display a random joke. And I also decided to make the answer button to change the text dynamically depending on so if the joke starts with a what, you get answer, you respond with a what. If it starts with a y, you respond with a y, or else it's just tell me. So I can add a little bit of originality to my code. And here is the show punchline function, which is using the things you get. And here is the the function for quitting the app. Yeah, and then created the frame and then everything. And here is how my jokes app looks like. Yeah, so the background is yellow and black. So yeah, why they make up everything. So you can see that the question and the response, it responds dynamically. Yeah, and the quit function works great as well. And that's it for my joke app. Okay. Last but not least, I have created the app that handles all of the student records slash marks. And you can see that I have to import scroll text so that I can create a customizable scroll thing, and had to import font as well because the fonts were just not working at all. And the background is a light blue, which is one of my favorite colors. And here's the function to load the data from the text file. And yeah, I had to loop through every movement to remove space, and had to create a dictionary to extract the data from the text file in the form of this. And yes, in case of an error, this will come because I did face a lot of errors, so I had to add this in. And here is the function to calculate the grades of the student. Had to use a bunch of if, elif, and else statements, and to return the grade that the student got. So it will display all of these. And this is the function to view all of the student records. So when you click on the button, all of this would show up in this format. And also, this is the thing for calculating the average percentage of the students, and to show you how many students are there in the record and the overall percentage of all students. And this is a function to search for student by name. So I've added a search bar, which I will show you in about a moment, for searching up the students. And this is I use an if statement for that. And here's a break to make sure that you can search again and again. And if not found, this is what will show up. And this is the function to display the student with the highest and lowest grade. And this is I have used a button to display that. And this is me setting up the font for everything because, the layout just didn't lay out. And this is the title for it, Student Manager, frame button, and the buttons view student records, highest score, lowest score, and the search bar. This is all of it in the search bar. And of course the output, which is scroll text, and to load data from the file. Okay, so this is when I run the file, this is how it looks like. It's a pretty big file, and this is the view student records. Yeah, so all of the students are there, and the number of students with average percentage. And I'm just going to search up the name Matt, and he shows up all of his records. Lee as well. Yeah, and I'm just gonna put a random student's name in. Oh, uh, and it will come student not found. And you can view the student with the highest score just by clicking on this, and the lowest score as well. And when you go to student records, you can just scroll down. As you can see here, there's a scroll option. And yeah, that's about it for this app right here. Thank you so much for listening to me speak, and I hope that you found it really interesting. Thank you. Bye.